I'm always on one. I'm always on one. Welcome, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Welcome, ladies. So I'm going to greet you all right now so that we could give a few people a chance to come into the live. And then I'm going to introduce you to my girls. And today we are just having a girlfriend day. You know, like you just want to talk to your girls, get you a glass of wine, relax, talk about anything. And we're not here to talk about RV life tonight. So none of that. No business. We're here to be girls. Okay? Y'all ready? So Scott, Scott, you gotta go. This is for the ladies. Scott. Well, thank you for showing up, Scott. We love you. Thank you, Scott. Unless your wife, go get your wife, Scott.
No. Hey.
See life with us. Wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Felicia Williams, welcome to the chat. Triple Threat is in the building. Hey. Craig and Letitia, hello, Peggy, signing in for wine and conversation. Yes, ma'am. Let's do it. Dolores Calloway, welcome, welcome. Curlin Riley says hello, Peggy and Don. Angie says hello. Curlin Riley, let me get my wine. Yes, girl, get your wine. Get what you need. 2% say she early. Hello, going with the Winleys and Peggy and the Don. D Bowles is in the building. Hello from Tampa, Florida. Let's see, Shirley Singleton. Hey, fam. I'm impressed even with all your moves. You've been able to have a video every day so far in October. Looking forward to more. Listen, we in this thing for 31 days. We in it. We're in it. Felicia, welcome. My Renaissance grandma, welcome. Sharon, Brandon, hey fam, hit that thumbs up button on your way in. We got Tiffany's World, Deborah Moody, Half Curly, Tasha Matt, all about the Banks. Mrs. Banks is in the building. MD Zora, hey, V Mitt and Carlin Riley. Okay, we got Bree Howell, Wanda, Brianna, C Light. Okay, everybody, welcome.
Look at all these green names.
Straight up no chaser. Sandra, this dog is licking my hand under the table. Get your dog.
Come here, DJ.
Get your dog. So, hey, everybody, welcome to the live. Now, ladies, feel free to chime in. RV is in the building. Sir Richard. Oh, Sir Rich, this is for the ladies tonight. But thank you for showing. Sir Rich is there for us all the time. Y'all go check out his channel, please. Sir Rich he's always supportive. We love us some I'm so sorry, Sir Rich Adventures. All right, so family, we are here. Okay, so I'm gonna let Donald introduce himself for you guys that don't know him, so that he could go take DJ for his talk.
Okay.
So say hey.
Hey, what's going on, fam? How y'all doing? It's the Don, 6 foot, 270 pounds. Don't care. I own it. We finna head on out. We finna roll out. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. Peace.
Now watch, as soon as he leave, I'm gonna need him. All right, family. So, okay, the Real Weekend Warriors has entered the building. Now, ladies, this is something that I have been wanting to do for a very long time. I tried to do Wind Down Wednesday on the Peggy and Don channel, but you can't do Wind Down Wednesday with preppers because they're serious and they don't have time for Girlfriend Wednesdays, right? So it did not work. We tried, it just didn't work, right? So I'm going to bring it over here, and I want to introduce it like the second and fourth Wednesday of every month. And every week we'll just have new family members come in, and we're going to also open up to subscribers as well, okay? All right, so first we have in the building, I'm just going to go by picture, right? So we have Lee from Forever Tripping in the building. So you want to tell everybody about yourself? And
hey you guys, it's Lee from Forever Tripping. I'm one half of Forever Tripping. The other half is Tim. I would say I'm the better half, but I don't know, some people may beg to differ. But we are out of St. Louis, Missouri, and our channel is all about RV travel, travel by planes, trains, and automobiles, fun, comedy, laughter, and just spreading joy. That's what we're all about. And my husband's over here. Tim, you want to just come in and just say hi, and then we're going to kick you out. So you can come on in.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. In the place to be. And that place is right here with Forever Tripping.
Bye.
Peace.
Anywho, So yeah,
Okay.
that's our channel.
Okay, so somebody is saying they're getting too much feedback. Do y'all hear that feedback?
Let me just put it back in. Is that see if that's better? I was trying to do it so that he can hear me.
I think it's Lee.
Is it me?
Is it better, guys? It's better. Okay,
Yeah,
they
it's
say
probably
it's
better
better.
since I put. It's probably better since I put the earbud in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, feedback, but I'm saying, is it better now? Is it better? Hey, Carolyn, welcome to the. It's better. Okay, and if you guys don't tell us it's not good, we won't know. Okay.
Okay. I'll keep the earbuds in so that I don't get the feedback.
Okay, thank you, Lee. All right, and the one and only, my little sis, Cece, is in the building. Come on, Cece, introduce
Hey,
yourself.
y'all, it's your girl, Cece. I am half of the Chapman family. Come on, babe. Come say hey.
They want to see me.
They just want you to say hi and then leave.
What? Okay. Well, I'll let y'all ladies have it. All right. Pimping out.
Pimping. Anywho, if y'all are looking for a gizmo, a gadget, RV related, I'm your girl. If you're looking for fun, family, stuff like that, no pimping, because that's not happening. But I'm your girl. Make sure y'all hit up CC's World TV, and I'll see y'all in the comment section.
All righty. Okay, and so next we have Katina. I'm going to let her tell about her channel. Now, guys, she's new. This is Katina, Love by Camping. When I say that she is awesome, she is awesome. She is well, I'll let you tell about yourself. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. My name is Katina. I am one half of Love by Camping. And so our channel is all about getting people outside, because I was an indoor person, didn't do bugs, didn't do outside, didn't do any of that. And my husband convinced me to get on a bike. He convinced me to get outside. And so we are just having a ball. We're empty nesters now. Our last 2 children are now in college. And so we are just out here living life, just retired from law enforcement. So hopefully we can get on the road a little bit more. I'm still working. I don't know how I feel about that. But we are just out here having a good time. And here's the other half. I came all the way outside to the RV.
What's up, fam? I am the better half of Love by Camping, although she is the brain. I don't know how she's going to feel when I'm on the road by myself while she has to work, but we'll figure that out.
No, sir, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I'll send her a postcard.
That will not be happening. That will not be happening.
No, I can't leave without my navigator, my sidekick.
Okay.
I'm just happy to be here.
Cece, it says your mic is muted. Is your mic muted?
Absolutely.
Cece. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I muted mine so that we didn't have feedback. It seems
Oh,
like
gotcha.
So unless I
Okay.
was talking, I tried to mute so we didn't have feedback.
All right, ladies. So it is Wind Down Wednesday. So what we drinking tonight, ladies? I'll start. So right now, y'all know I'm a Stella Rosa girl. So your girl has her Stella Rosa peach, and I got my Queen Bee wine glass. Y'all know I love Beyonce. Okay, what you drinking?
What am I drinking? Okay, can you hear me without feedback? I hope there's no feedback. I got my thing on. So I feel you, Peggy, on the Stella Rosa, but you know I'm not a sweet wine girl. So I'm a red wine girl. So I have some Menage a Trois, silk red blend, and I'm drinking that out of my wine therapy. Wine is cheaper than therapy glass. I got this glass from one of my girlfriends. It's got Lee and 50 on it. I got this for my 50th birthday. One of my girlfriends made it for me. So it was all cool. So cheers.
Cheers. All right, CC, what you working with, girl?
I am working with a Dirty Shirley. So it is moonshine, Sprite, and cherries and grenadine. What we sipping on? We got our little festive cup. And that's it.
That's okay. Go ahead, Miss Katina.
And I have some Stella Rosa as well. I got the mango.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it is. Well, I actually had this, but Jeff finished it before I got on the live. How was that? How did you drink my wine before?
Where they do that at? Where they do that at?
Right. I opened the refrigerator and I was like, babe, it's just it was like this much left in the cup. This much.
Don't you hate when they do that? Donald is, look, and we're not man bashing right now, I promise y'all, but I was on him today. How do you drink the orange juice down to a corner and then put it back in? I'm like, just drink that little swig
and throw it away.
That is the worst. That is the worst. You know what's the worst thing?
What?
The worst thing was when I have always drank wine. Always. Tim always drank Bud Light. So we never had any problems. He had Bud Light. I had my wine. We had our Friday nights. It was good. He decided that he wanted to try wine. So now it's like I have to buy double the wine because now he drinks the wine with me. But, you know, it's all good. We have a good time. We usually Friday nights are our times that we wind down and have a drink. But, hey, I'm going to wind down with my girls on Wednesday for this one.
Okay, because that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Okay, ladies. So, like I say, nothing is off limits. We're just going to be girlfriends. Like, I'm telling you why I wanted to do it originally is because I get lonely. Like, I love Donald to death. I really do. But sometimes you want to talk to your girlfriends. And I miss that, you know, being away from home. Like, I can't call my niece and be like, hey, meet me. Let's go have a drink or let's go get nachos or, you know. And so I kind of miss that. So I love when we get together as a group. But y'all know we ain't getting together until next year. So I'm like, look, I got to bring my girls together. Let's have a chat. Let's just talk about life, what's going on. Y'all got any upcoming plans or what we got going on that's going to be fun for the month of October? Besides my birthday, right? Besides my birthday, what are y'all celebrating? Because I know y'all want to celebrate with me in spirit.
Well, Tim and I are leaving in the morning for a camping trip. We're actually going to Sparta, Illinois, to a place called World Shooting Center or something. It's some huge campground we've never been to. And we're actually going with 3 couples that actually were subscribers to our channel that reached out to us and we've become friends with. So we're going to have a camping trip. We're leaving out in the morning. And my baby is leaving tomorrow. So my son is moving to Colorado with my precious grandbaby, but I'm not going to cry. I'm just going to be, you know, having to try to find places to camp in Denver.
Well, yeah, it's a lot. Well, you guys are military. They got a base there, so you'll be good. You'll be covered.
Yeah.
What you got, Cece? You look so sweet over there. Look, Cece looks so innocent to me all the time. Look at her. It's just so sweet.
I am innocent. October, we are actually camping with Katina and Jeff soon, so that should be fun. And we have treating with all of our kids, so that should be interesting. And we just got back from the Grand Design RV rally, so that's really fun.
Okay, so we should be look at Elise. She say Cece ain't innocent.
I'm so very innocent.
We should be looking for that content for Cece from the RV show she just attended. And now, Katina, do you have anything going on?
Yeah, I just celebrated a birthday. Actually, Maya and I from Relatively Rich Life share the same birthday. We just learned that. So my birthday was last Friday. So we went camping. Jeff had to take the camper to a local campground, set it up for me, and leave. And 2 of my girlfriends came up, and we had a girlfriend's weekend, which was phenomenal. It was a lot of fun. And then, yes, do recommend. And then Jeff retired, and so we're going to celebrate his retirement at Carolina Pines, and a couple of people are meeting us. So the Chapmans will be there. We're excited.
Oh, how cool is that? See, that's why I don't like that we're so far away from everybody. We don't get into those, you know, camping trips and stuff like that. But that's okay. That's okay. One day we'll all be together, celebrating, having fun, hanging out. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys this question because we want our extended family, our subscribers, to get to know a little bit about us, because mostly when we're making these videos, we're doing RV content. And I don't want tonight to be about RV content. I just want it to be about girls hanging out. Okay, so Forever Tripping. Tell me 3 things about you that we don't know. 3 fun things about you that we don't know.
3 fun things about me that you don't know.
Yes.
Okay. I love, let's see. What do I love? I love horror movies. That's one of the things that is, I love horror movies. That is, if I'm going to watch a movie, it's going to be a horror movie over anything else. Let's see. What are my favorite food? I would say one of my favorite foods is Chinese food, but my worst favorite food, if anybody ever wants to ask you, my worst favorite food is coconut. I hate it. It's awful. I cannot stand coconut.
And here I was gonna make you a coconut pie. I'm glad you told me.
Girl, no, don't do that because I will not eat it. No, ma'am, no, ma'am. So those are just my favorite foods. Something that you don't know, or that anybody don't know.
That anybody would know, like something that you want to share with anybody. It could be something I know. I don't know much.
You know what? I would probably say that if I had my druthers and if I didn't have to work, I would probably be a volunteer at the Humane Society or some kind of pet organization because I love pets and I love dogs. Oh yeah, I had a dog for 15 years and he died at age 15. He was the love of my life. And matter of fact, when I got married to Tim, I already had my dog, and Tim always said that he knew he came second to the dog because the dog was like there before he was. So, which was not true. That was not true. But I am definitely a pet lover of all things animals. So I would work in a humane society if I didn't have to work for money.
Okay. We're going to mix it up a little bit. What about you, Katina? Tell us 3 things about you. You're new around the circle a little bit. We haven't gone live with you at all. So tell us something about you.
Let's see. I am a Zumba instructor. I don't know if you knew that. Mm-hmm.
I did not. And the next time we get together, we're doing Zumba.
Got to do it.
I saw your video yesterday on Facebook, Katina. I did not know that either.
Yes. I have been teaching Zumba for about 10 years. I used to have a fitness company.
Okay.
So I taught Zumba in my local town. And then I closed that in 2020 and didn't think I would do it again. And I went to another place to be just a student and do boot camp. And God will give you stuff back when you are obedient and say, okay, I'll lay it down even though I really don't want to.
Okay.
And so I went to another boot camp and now I'm teaching again. So,
okay.
The whole time I was a Zumba instructor. So that's one thing. I think I said about the bugs. The second thing is I have 2 loves outside of my family, and that is camping and decorating. I absolutely love to decorate. I decorate every season, so in the RV and at home.
Okay.
On TikTok, on Instagram, I'm always doing something, putting something together for decorating. And
okay, so I'm sorry, what's your TikTok name?
It's Seasonal Decor Chick.
Seasonal Decor
Chick. CHIC. Yep, Seasonal Decor Chick.
Okay.
So I put videos out every couple of days doing some type of decorating. Either I'm doing it here or at somebody else's house.
Okay.
And then what's the third thing? Whew, that's hard. I'm an only child. I don't have any
Okay. See, we didn't know that. See, that's something good. Okay. All right, Miss Cece, what you got for us?
I'm an open book, but 3 things that you might not know about me. I used to be a veterinarian technician until I got bit in the mouth by a dog. But I love dogs. I absolutely adore dogs. Y'all know I have 2. We used to have 3. But Majesty passed away. Second thing, I love to cook, but I don't like curry. I don't like anything curry, and Japan ruined curry for me. I am not a curry girl. And the third thing, I think Peggy might know this, Lee might know this, maybe even Katina knows this, but my favorite color is glitter. And before y'all say anything, it is a color. My favorite color is glitter. So that's 3 things.
Didn't Brandon tell you glitter is not a color? Can you hear me?
It's a color.
It's a color? Well, okay, so
Cece said that when she saw my nails when we were at the Glamp Out, she was like, "Oh my God, your nails! Anything glitter is good with me." That was so funny.
Oh, that's cute.
I think I got glitter in there now.
You got glitter on your nails now?
I do. I got glitter on my
Okay.
nails right now.
So are you guys girly girls? Because I'm one like, are you girly girls? I'm not a girly girl. I know y'all know that by now, but I'm not a girly girl. You're a girly girl, CC?
I am.
Katina, you are. What about you?
Peggy, you a girly girl undercover. You a girly girl in denial, I think. But no, you know what? I am, because again, I all things sports are Teflon to me. I always say I'm like sports Teflon. It doesn't stick to me. People use sports analogies or talk about football, baseball. I'm like, I start getting a starry-eyed look. I am not that person. But yeah, definitely all things like CC glitter, all things nails, hair, everything. I like that.
Look at Belinda. She said, we had the glitter discussion over the weekend. I did not know glitter was a color, and it is not.
You learn something new every day. Look at that.
You think I'm girly, Bree? Bree says Peggy is girly girl. I didn't think I was, because I've been a tomboy all my life, honestly. Like, I guess if y'all say it, maybe y'all see it, but I'm not a girly girl. Like, I'm not that.
You're undercover, Peggy.
I'm undercover. I tell you, this wine is pretty good. Let's take a toast, ladies.
Toast to the lady. Y'all gonna have me refilling my glass. Y'all gonna have me refilling my glass.
Lorraine Sweet said glitter has different colors.
But I guess all put together, it's a color.
I guess
Purple,
so.
purple is two different colors too, but it's still a color.
She been ready for this fight. Look at her. Cece say, I'm ready. What y'all got? Give it to me.
You said, don't come for me about
Don't
glitter.
come for me unless I say
Period. Period. Pooh. Don't. That's the end of it.
Sherry says, Peggy, the only thing you don't do is your nail. You're absolutely right. I would love to have my nails done, but I can't, because I craft so much, and they just get in the way. And plus, I can't braid my hair with nails and stuff like that, so I don't do it. But these ladies are always, every time I see them, they all glammed up. I'm like, I got to step my game up.
That's CC. She's more the glam person than the rest of us are. She's always glammed up.
Yeah.
She's always cute.
CC be full face, okay?
All cute. Every day, all day.
See, now this ain't a gang up on CC Day. Look at her. Okay.
I'm not ganging on her. I'm not hating on her. I love it. I think she's beautiful. I'm like, I need to get like CC. Shoot.
Thank y'all. I'm very plain Jane most of the time.
Even your plain Jane is glammed up, CC. Don't play.
Listen,
CC can be in a bonnet and she's glammed up. She looks cute.
Right. Because when I get up, I'm like, we've been so hot. I know y'all tired of me saying hot, but listen. We've been so hot, you can't even wear no makeup out here. But I don't really wear the makeup anyway, because I don't know how to wear makeup. I never wore it, because I'll never forget, I was in high school and I was experimenting with makeup, right? And my mother went off. She was like, I don't know why you want to put all that smack on your face for. It's just going to make you look old. And I was like, okay. And that was it. That was my makeup. I was like, okay, I just won't touch it. And I never touched it. So that was that.
I think when we get together in April, we'll do Zumba. We'll have a whole session. We'll do Zumba, and then we're gonna have our makeup application class.
There you go. There you go, CC. Because I'll talk to my daughter one day, and she'll be like, "Ma, your eyebrows don't match. One I'm going up, and the other one is rounded. Which one you doing, player?"
I have never put on eyebrows. I have never done like eyebrow pencil. That is like a foreign concept. I don't know how to do that.
Letitia say Peggy is a girly girl. Her hairstyles be on point. That's real. That's as far as I go. Tier Walker says crafters understand the only nails I do are dipped. All right. Oh, Triple Threat says CC is very beautiful.
Thank you.
Alicia D says, Peggy, I love the press-ons that you shared. And you know what? I got a box full of them, and I just don't ever put them on. RJ Funchy say eyebrows are sisters, not twins. She say, if you don't do nothing else, you're gonna do them brows. I better, because I'll be walking around here looking scary.
I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. How to do the brow thing.
You don't wear brows either?
Mm-mm. No, I don't wear eyebrows. I don't. Yeah, my daughter-in-law asked me about that. She was like,
"We can't hear you, Katina."
Oh,
Katina,
me?
I hear you, Lee.
Okay.
Oh, Margaret.
I'm saying, I do the brows.
Ladies are beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank
but
you.
Anyway, so do y'all have any questions for us, or y'all have a topic in mind? Like next time we do it, it's going to be a couple different.
We didn't get your 3 things that nobody
That's
knows
right.
about.
We sure did.
Y'all know me.
We want to know what nobody knows. We want the tea.
Okay.
And not
You want
Yeah.
the tea? You want the
We
tea?
want the
Y'all want the tea? Let me give you the tea, because I don't have any. Let me see. Let me think of 3 things that y'all don't know about me. I am one of 8. I am one of 8. So I have 8 brothers and sisters. See, you didn't know that, did you? Okay, that's good. That was good. Okay, let me see. What else? Y'all know I'm a grandmother. You know I'm a crafter. Guess what I used to do? I'm pulling. I used to be a choir director at church, the youth choir director. Look at, baby, let me tell you something. We was jamming in church. I had them kids up there. We was jamming, baby. But okay, so I was the youth choir director. That's all I got. Donald's my second husband. Y'all knew that, right? Did y'all know that? You knew that.
Yep, we knew that.
I love RVing. Like, I can't think. I can't think of anything else. See life with us, Peggy. When is your next cruise? December 3rd. I'm so excited.
Where are you cruising to?
I can't even tell you. I don't know. Where are we going? We're going to Mexico, right? We're just going to several different cities in Mexico. I'll give y'all the breakdown of it in a video or 2 coming soon. But we had a subscriber, Rodney Easley. He invited us, and I told him I would look into it. And so we went ahead. Well, I went ahead and bought the tickets without Donald's permission. And he wasn't too happy about that. Do you ladies do that? Or am I the only one?
Well, usually it's for something I'm just going to, because I'm going on a cruise with my girlfriends in February, and we're going to leave out of San Juan, Puerto Rico, but that's my trip. But no, I think that now I've started to, because I'll ask Tim, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And his thing is always no at first, but then I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And then he goes with it. So it's okay. It's okay to do that.
Yeah, Donald never wants to do anything, so I have to do this. I have to shock him into it. That's why I have to buy it and then convince him that he really needed to go. What about you, CC?
I book it, and then I just be like, can you please request these days off, because I already booked this. The money is spent. I can't get it back.
See, that's what I'm talking about. What about you, Katina?
Same thing, but Jeff is a no person. I mean, he says no a lot.
Yes.
So it does take quite a bit of pulling along, and and then he's like a little 2-year-old. He'll like, he'll like thought about it. I'm like, dude, get it together. Spread your wings. Come on.
Right. But that's the way Donald is. I promise you, if I didn't do stuff, I hate to do it, because I'll ask him first, and he'll say, do we really? And I'm like, yes, we really. But he loves the steak dinner. So as long as I promise him a steak dinner while we're on the cruise, he's happy. So we talked about it yesterday. I was like, look, it's happening. I showed it to him on the account. I was like, okay, it's on there. Because when I did it, I called Cece. I was like, I just booked this cruise, and I didn't tell Donald. I said it was a lot of money. And I'm not going to tell him until we go, but I was like, we got to tell Rodney and his wife so they'll be expecting us, and maybe we could buy some excursions and stuff together and hang out, So we'll see. We'll see.
I think it's a common thread between these four husbands that no is the first answer.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we have a question. I'm sorry.
Here Walker said it's easier to ask for forgiveness.
Yes, it is.
It is.
I'm just saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. We didn't mean it, but we getting ready to go on this trip and you're going to enjoy it. Okay, so Rob Believer has a question. She says, what is the one thing everyone would change about being in these RV streets?
I would say I want to be in them more. I'm waiting to retire so that I can be in them more. I want to get on the long trips. I want to get on to be able to be gone for like 30 days at a time. So right now, it used to be I used to always tell him he was the problem because he worked and he couldn't get off work. And my schedule's a little more flexible. Now that he retired in December, now he just flips it on me. He's like, I'm game to go wherever you go now. You're the one who's holding us back. But I would just say I want to get out there more, and then I would get rid of the bugs. If I could find a way to get rid of bugs, that would be wonderful.
Life would be grand. What about you, Miss CC? Would you change anything?
The one thing I would change is the misconception that a lot of people have that you can't live comfortably in an RV with kids, and that's just not true.
That's not true. I've seen it done, and you do it, but you do it so effortlessly. People don't realize it. I mean, it can be done. Now, I've seen some people that do it not so well, but I mean, you make it look easy. You do, and I applaud you for that.
It's hats off to my kids. Honestly, they make it easy, except for when they don't do their chores. But that's everywhere.
Yeah. How about you, Miss Katina?
I have to go with Lee. I would do it more. I just want to be able to do it more. I can't say that I want to be full time. I got a lot of stuff over here that I would probably have to take 2 or 3 years to declutter and get rid of before we could do it. Mm-hmm. But I just would like to do it more. Like go out west and take 2-3 months and just see things at leisure. Because when you're a weekend camper, you spend all this time getting ready to go. And then I don't know about y'all, but on that travel day, it's attitudes, okay? Because I want to leave at a certain time. People not doing stuff. You got to do the tires. You got to do this. We in the car like, what? And then when you get to the RV part, you got the back end, and people don't want to listen, baby. So I just want to be at leisure with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to rush to get that, to work or something like that. I just want to be at leisure and do it more.
Yeah.
I would even say being a full-time part-timer. You know what? Yeah. Just I would like to downsize a little bit in the house, have a home base, but be able to go out on long things and just come back every couple of months, check on things, be with family, do whatever, but still be out, So that's what I would change.
And that's what we're working on. But me right now, I like it. I don't want to be home. I don't. I like being, the only thing I would change is being around people that I know a little bit, right? Because sometimes you get tired of being, just us. You want to be friendly with some people, but then you have to be careful at the same time. And so I get a little lonely, just a little bit, not much, but I do get a little lonely, and I miss camping with like-minded people. Because when we met, I feel like we're all kind of like-minded, if you think about it. We all are. We all have a lot of similarities. All the campers that I've met, all of us have some similarities. Now, there are some other things that separate us, but there are a lot of similarities that we share, and I appreciate that. It feels so good to talk to other RVers, because they already have the mindset. Because I get tired of the question, what made you want to do camping? Do you guys get that a lot? I don't like that. I'm like, what do you mean? Why do you like basketball? Why do you eat hamburgers? Because you like it.
Yeah.
Do y'all get
that? The reason why we did our channel, because so many people in our area didn't RV, and we were the only ones. Every time we would go somewhere, there was nobody that we knew. And there's a Thousand Trails campground really close to our house, and we joined Thousand Trails and thought we would do it. And all these people come there every weekend, and they hung out with friends. And it was so fun, but we were always on the outside, kind of looking in.
Yeah.
And when we came to Carolina Pines, honey, that was just magical. When we
Wasn't
all
it?
were able to see each other in person
Yes.
and get together. It was magical.
It was. It was. I have to agree with you 100% there. Anybody
People
else?
say, when you say why you like camping, what is there when you're at home? There's nothing but work to do. You're always thinking about what you got to do around the house, what do you got to do for work, whatever. But when you're camping and you're out, you don't have any of those things on your mind. And people often say, well, what do you do when you're out there? What does Don say the best thing to do is? Nothing. Nothing. You want to do nothing and just, be at peace doing it, nothing. So we love that. That's what we like about it. It's the best. And I never thought I would like it, actually. But, I never tent camped, though. So I don't know about that. But RV camping is great.
It is the best. We have some tent campers over here by us, and I'm going to get over there and talk to them. But that's one thing I don't think I could do.
No, I don't think I would.
It's so much fun. I said that too, because I don't like outdoors and all of that, but it was a lot of fun. For one night. Nah, I'm gonna say I want to do it 3-4 nights in a row, but for a night or two, it was a lot of fun.
I would probably try it once.
See, so you've done some tent camping, didn't you?
We tent camped when I first started camping as a child. We tent camped. In Japan, we tent camped. But when we got here, I was like, I got introduced to a whole new world. And baby, I can't go. I don't think I could go back, though. I don't think I could tent camp. It wouldn't be the same.
All right, Mr. Brandon has spoken. He says we got 199 watching and only 96 thumbs up. Come on, fam. Hey, Dr. Crispy, welcome, welcome. What day is my birthday? My birthday is actually October 20. And I will be 21 again. iRoad says, my husband says no all the time, too. I just think that is all the time. All the time.
Tim over here, when I said that, he's over here listening in the corner. He goes, I say yes, too. I said, okay, you do. He does.
What does he say yes to, though?
Usually if I go ahead and do it, he'll be like, okay, that's fine. But generally, he'll just leave it to me, especially now. But normally, it's usually no.
So Destiny has a question. She goes, does having a sisterhood and RVing make it a little better?
100%.
Absolutely. Because when we were out here last year, it was kind of, I ain't gonna say kind of, it was lonely and it was sad and it was rough. It was because I didn't know what I was doing anyway. We didn't know. When we started April last year, we didn't know anything. We just jumped into it and we figured we'll meet people along the way. Sometimes you go to places, everybody's friendly, and then you go to another place and nobody's friendly. So, you kind of have to make your own fun, But I love the sisterhood that we've built. Like, this is the honest truth. We all get along. Our husbands, everybody. Like, it was amazing. Like, it just did my heart good to see people, like us out there camping. And I was telling Cece the other day when we were talking, because we were talking about, we always got to talk about our husbands, our men. And I'm going to tell you what touched my heart, because growing up, I didn't see a man love a woman the right way. I don't know if you guys got to see that. Like, when I grew up, my parents were divorced, and all you could do is go by what you see on TV. Like, I never saw a loving relationship up close. And I'm gonna tell this is gonna sound really silly, but I'm gonna tell you, it just touched my heart, and I had to say something. But it was cold. It was in April, right? And it was cold outside, and we had a fire going, and we were eating, and we were drinking, but we were still like shivering. We were cold, and I saw Mr. Banks go. He always tell me to call him Dwayne. So I saw Dwayne go to his bike, and he grabbed his wife's jacket and her hat, and he put it on her head to make sure she was warm. And I was like, are y'all seeing this? I'm like, this is what marriage is and what it should be. It's, like we're doing something we enjoy, but our men are there with us. And I just felt the love everywhere. And so then everybody's like, oh, my husband to do that, and my husband to do that. I was like, they do, but he did.
Right.
And I thought that was super cute. I was like, yeah, our husbands do that, but he didn't have to be signaled or nothing. He knew his wife was gone. Because I had to look, I told Donald the other day, I say, now see, when Dwayne did that for Belinda, why you didn't grab mine? And he was like, you didn't look cold.
Right, that part. You know, they've been in the game a while too.
They have.
You know, she got here. You know, they've been in the game a while too. They've been married a long time. But it's awesome. I'm gonna have to brag on D, because when I was at CC's and we were organizing, and something happened to one of the drawers. I think it was a trash drawer. Because honey, that RV it's like little stuff everywhere. Okay, so we were pulled out the trash can and something didn't work. Like we couldn't get it to go back in. And she like yelled for him outside. He came in immediately, looked at it, went and got tools, didn't ask questions, and immediately,
what?
Yes, ma'am, he did. I was like, he didn't say, well, what's it doing? He was like, okay. We told him, he went and got tools, he had a drill, he fixed it and everything in 5 minutes.
Okay. Come on,
so when Jeff got back over there, I quickly told him, honey, CC yelled for him outside. I said, CC yelled for him outside. He came in, he didn't ask no questions. He got what?
I hate doing that to Donald, but I do it because I'm like, that was so sweet. Why you don't do that for me? And then when he does it, I'm like, why you putting that jacket on me? I'm hot. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I know.
And that's what he tells me all the time. He was like, I do that stuff for you too. And I have to think about it like, yeah, I drink coffee all day. And Donald's like, you ready for your cup of coffee tonight? So I have to give him credit because he is amazing. All of our husbands are, but I'm just saying, it just made me feel good to see the love in the area. And I felt it. And so that's why I think Carolina Pines was magical to us, and I think it will always be. But I don't think we can reproduce that ever again because it was just magical. To me, it was. I don't know about you guys.
It really was. And I think that was a catalyst, obviously, for all of our friendships, the Carolina Pines thing. And I do think, having to brag on the husbands, Tim and I tease each other a lot and we have a lot of fun. I mean, we give each other crap, but I think, second marriage for him, third marriage for me. And I think that genuinely it took us having those things in the past to be able to appreciate the people that we have together right now. So I always tell people that Tim thinks about things before I even think about them. He thinks about things that I need before I even think I need it. And I'll be like, why you do that? But he knows. And so I love that about him. My thing that I always say about him is that if there's nothing else, I know that I can depend on him, and he always has my best interest at heart first and foremost, and everything for me is going to be, as he says, dress right, dress. It's going to be okay. Yeah. Okay. So I give him that. That's for sure. Yeah. But we give each other crap though. We have fun.
So Phyllis is saying, let's give her some suggestions. She's saying we want to RV. She's still a little scared. She still has a disabled daughter at home, and we make it look easy. Do we have any suggestions for her? Because I feel like it could be done, like don't let her disability stop you because she might get out there and enjoy it herself. You never know. I see somebody is in here writing about children and stuff like that. Like, I think children enjoy camping. When I think back to when my children were younger, because I wasn't exposed to camping until I met Donald. But as I look back, I'm like, my children probably would have enjoyed going camping and doing different things and stuff like that. So, but Cece, you could probably tell us better than anybody since you are the only one that still has like school-age children.
For me, I would say try it. You never know. You're never gonna know until you try. We didn't know how we were gonna camp. My kids aren't disabled or anything like that, but they have activities that we thought would hinder us, like sports and tutoring and stuff like that, but you never know until you try and you assess. Life is about overcoming obstacles. You're never gonna be able to overcome the obstacles if you don't face them.
Yes.
So I would say rent something. Go for an overnight. Go tent camping. Just see what you can do. How can you make it work?
Katina,
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
Katina, did you ever take your children?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. We
So
did when we first started camping. We started in 2018. So when we first started, they were not in college. So yeah, we took them, and they had never camped before.
Mm-hmm.
That they would like it, but they did. They had a great time. My only regret is that I wish I had done it sooner. Steph and I got married. We are a second marriage as well. And so when we got married, the kids were 17, 15, and 13. So we had a very small window before people got out and were adults. And so I really wish that we had done it sooner, because they did. They loved it.
Okay. Look, somebody say, I thought y'all said no camp hopping. Okay. You know, you talk about what's near and dear to your heart. Sorry about that.
That's too funny.
That is funny.
Everything, all roads lead back to camping.
All roads lead back to camping. Oh, we got a couple people who have the same birthday as myself. Thank you. That's a good. Libras are the best, right? Okay, so 2% say her birthday was yesterday. Well, happy belated birthday. And then my mom of 6 says her grandchildren, she has twins, and their birthday is 10/20. Look at Miss Banks. She said, that's my boo. That's my boo. When I was telling that story about Mr. Banks, she said, that's my boo. The real weekend warrior say she remembers that. I'm telling you, it was a moment for me. I don't know, but I just always hold on to that. Sylvia, make it make sense, is in the building. Welcome. So V Hinton is giving somebody a little encouragement. She's saying, rent a fifth wheel, have it delivered to the site, and they pick it up when I'm done. I always rent a vehicle to ride around in. And that is really wise and smart, and I'm sure you enjoy it.
We actually used to rent our RV.
Huh?
We used to rent our RV before we got this one. So I definitely think that's a good idea to rent one and have it delivered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or your kiddos homeschooled. I guess she's asking you that, CC.
No, they are not homeschooled. They actually go to a public high school here in town, and we just stay stationary during the week. Or if Gabe has a game, we stay stationary, but we don't stay stationary much. So they kind of adjust the schedule. We kind of adjust our schedule to their schedule, and they adjust their schedule to our schedule. But luckily we have a support system. Like when we have to travel and they have things, obligations that they have to be at, we do have friends that they can stay with. So that's how we work.
Yeah, that support system is a must. It's great, especially when you have school-age children. That support system kicks in, and it is amazing. What are some of the fun things you guys like doing when you are not camping as couples? What do you guys like to do when you're not camping?
Bowling. I love to beat Damiano in a bowling game. Because I'm a beater. Yeah.
Like the bowling game at Carolina Pines where he went,
yeah.
All things. That wasn't a real bowling alley, so that doesn't count.
That does not count. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's important to date your spouse, like even after marriage. Like I just like when he calls and he's like, "Hey, you on lunch?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he'll be like, "I'll bring you lunch." Like I just like spending time with this man. Period.
Okay, I feel you. What about you, Lee?
I think almost every day. And my husband over here says, Lee, remember 10-10-10 is coming up. Tim and I got married on 10-10-10. So it's not hard to forget our anniversary, which is coming up on Monday. It'll be 12 years coming up on Monday that I'll be married to this wonderful individual. But I would say, we don't go on like a ton of planned date nights, but we will always Saturdays or even sometimes during the week, we always go to breakfast together. And it's just a nice time to be able to sit, have conversation. I will say every morning I come down, Peggy, kind of like you, Tim has my coffee ready for me. He's always got coffee ready. He'll come up. Usually he thinks I'm taking too long because I'm running late for work, or I'll come down if I've got a meeting at 9 o'clock. I'm coming down at 8:58. So he's like, I got coffee and I made breakfast for you. So, and he'll bring it in there. Sometimes if I'm on a conference call, he'll bring me a whole plate in there, just for breakfast. But we tend to like to, our thing, like, you know what, we'd love to go shopping together. We'll go to Sam's, we'll go to Walmart. I know it's probably old 55-year-old people thing. I think I told you, Peggy, we were excited because after my 55th birthday on September 11th, I got to go to IHOP and get the senior citizens breakfast. Because Tim was like, let's go get that senior citizens. $5 for pancakes, eggs, and bacon. $5. We both ate for $10. And so that was just so fun to us. And we just sit and laugh and talk. And, he's really like my best friend as far as I'm concerned. So we have a wonderful time together. And like I said, we don't have specific, like, oh, we're going on this fabulous date, but every day's a date. Every day is. And we enjoy sitting around watching our favorite shows on TV, having a glass of wine, popping some popcorn, as much as, going out and do something. But every year we do go to a New Year's Eve party and get dressed up. And so we do that every year down at the Hilton Frontenac. Peggy, you'll know where that is. At the Hilton Frontenac, we go down to a New Year's Eve party. So every year we do get that dressed up for one big giant date with friends. So it's all fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What you got for us, Katina?
Well, I know we're not talking about RVing, but camping is like our major date. It's our major date, especially now since the kids are gone. I mean, my kids are like, "Are you gonna be here?" No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am. I will not. Oh, boo, I can't do that. Oh, no, we'll be camping. So that's one of the major things. And then the second thing, which is fun for me, I don't know, y'all have to ask Jeff, but I like to do home projects. So I have lots of great ideas for him to execute for me, which is really fun. We work well together.
That's good.
We moved in our house 2 years ago, and it's a 30-year-old house, so we've been redoing things as we go. And so he's really good at certain things, and so I've been using his skills. He's my Tim the Tool Man. So I don't know if he would say it's fun, but it's a lot of fun. He does it. It's one of those things he has to be convinced. At first he's like, do we really need? And then I'm like, well, yeah, we do. And then he does it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't know. We don't really date much in the RV. We don't. And I don't know why we don't, because we used to date all the time before we started RVing, right? We would go out to dinner or, just to a movie or something like that. But we haven't done that in quite a while.
Peggy, we went on a date together. They took us out on a date to
but that was the last date. When was that? That was in June? It's already October?
Yeah.
No, we don't. I don't know why we don't date much, but I think now that we are sitting still for a while, we may be able to squeeze some things in. But to me, just sitting outside by a campfire, listening to the fire with a glass of wine and you're playing your music, that is amazing to me. Like, you can't beat that. Or early in the morning, I like day dates too. Early in the morning, when nobody's outside, we go outside because it's cold now, so you can really enjoy it with a cup of coffee and just watch traffic, or whatever. Watch the deer in the park, just stuff like that. So little simple things like that for us is dating, I guess. Because
life is a date, though, Peggy. Y'all in the RV. The RV is a date. Y'all be. It is a date.
It is. We always dating. That's what somebody told me the other day. Because I was like, I need a vacation, and they was like, you live on vacation.
We trying to be like you. We trying to.
I have had people ask me because, I post like all the times we go camping or do things. They were like, Lee, are you retired already? I'm like, no, I just have a lot of vacation time that I can use.
Straight Up No Chaser says, Peggy, you and Donald date all the time. It's just different than before. And you are absolutely right. We do. Sweet P Love wants to know how long we'll be stationary. We'll stay here until January, and then January we're going to go over to where are we going? Florida, and stay for 3 months, and then in March we'll pick back up with all the traveling again. Stacy said it would be lovely to see you and Don go on a date while you're RVing. Please record it. You ain't gonna like our dates. We are boring. I'm telling you. Look, Timothy, right? He said DJ took your place. He sure did, and I'm still jealous about that.
Yeah,
but we're getting to the point now where we're leaving him more and more because he's getting ready to start school. He don't know it yet, but as soon as I can get a hold of somebody here, he's going to school because he got to get it together because we got stuff to do out here in these RV streets.
How old is DJ? He's 5?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know when his birthday is. I'm sure it's, well, we got him when. I don't even remember when we got him.
Yeah.
But look at Donald. 28th of what? March 28th.
See, that's his boy. He knows his birthday.
Oh, Donald said they told him his birthday is January 28th. So he got a birthday coming up. We got to go on another cruise for the dog. See what happens when you get animals? Lee, I don't know if you saw this, but you had a bunch of happy anniversary.
Oh, no, I didn't. See, so I'm trying to be cute. I'm trying not to put on my glasses, but I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can read these comments over.
Girl, you don't double nickels now, baby. Pull them glasses out so you can see. Double nickels ain't no joke, is it? When you get 50. Well, you turn 50 like it's different, ain't it?
Okay, I do see them all. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to go
up because we want to acknowledge all the happy anniversaries because my anniversary is December 2nd.
Okay.
And
we're 10-10-10.
You're 10-10-10. What about you, CC? When is your anniversary?
7-11, like Beyonce song.
Okay, 7-11 in the building. 7-11. When is yours, Katina?
7-7. So we got married 7-7-17.
Oh,
see, it's kind of, you can't forget that. You can't forget something like that. You can't forget 10-10-10. Can't forget 7-7-17. That's good. It's like, yeah, it works.
You just forgot mine. December 2nd.
December. What year was it? What year was it?
Come
on,
2006. 2006. I'm just playing.
You have a great story on your wedding, though, Peggy, that you told us. That was crazy. With the snowstorm. Girl.
I want a do-over. And listen, I've been trying to do a do-over. I've already had a vow renewal. But I told Donald, I was like, it's just not the same. Like your first time getting married is not like when you do a vow. To me, it's not like a vow renewal. I told him we should go over to Dubai and just do it over. Like, why not? Don't you agree?
I think you should do it over. I think it needs to be an RV type wedding. I got you.
RV type wedding.
You ready?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Y'all ready? Let's do it.
Wait, you got your bridesmaids right here. You got your bridesmaids.
Look, have ideas, decor on spot, ready to.
That would be so fun. Unless y'all serious. Look. Y'all serious.
We ready. Ask Cece. She said, will you come and organize my RV? I was like, when? When we going? When we meeting? So just tell me the date. Have decor, we'll travel.
See? So Donald, we having a vow renewal again.
You gotta be convinced.
He went in the room and shut the door. He was like, how many times I'm gonna marry you before you think it's real?
Wait, Tim over here like, don't do it over. No, Tim said don't do it over. He might say no. You are so crazy. You're so silly.
RJ Puncher said Katina just want to decorate. She does. And I want her to decorate.
Katina's great at decorating.
Stay ready. Be ready.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Belinda got the answer. She said, Peggy, let Katina decorate. Cece do the makeup. The rest of us will be bridesmaids.
Oh,
see what I'm
ready.
talking about?
I'm ready.
See, it's done. It is done. It is done. Donna, we getting married again in April.
You say okay? You say yes? You say yes?
He said, nope.
Wait, Tim, you said it.
If you do it this time, it'll stick.
Tim already said it. Tim was like,
No,
no,
like,
again, he
come on.
gonna say no. He gonna
Come
say
on,
no.
player.
Guys, bad luck.
No, third time's the charm.
You know what? For me, it was. Third time was a charm for me. Definitely. Third time was a charm.
Third time's is the charm.
Mhm.
This is gonna be too funny. We're gonna be out at the campground with wedding gowns and fireworks.
But you know what? You know what is funny? Tim says this to me. So I got married. This is my third marriage. So I used to joke that I get married every 10 years, whether I need to or not. It was like a joke because I got married in 1990, I got married in 2000, and I got married in 2010. So I was telling Tim, I was like, we were like, I don't know, 8 years in. I said, 10 years coming up, I might have to renew. He was like, well, let's think about that, Lee. You got married your first time, you were in your 20s. Then you got married the second time, you were in your 30s. Third time, you were in your 40s. So this next time, you're going to be in your 50s. Your stock going down. I'm like,
okay.
No.
But Veronica say, I want to be in the wedding. Come on, Veronica.
Come on in.
Oh, yes.
Come on in.
No, you're not late. Oh, Letitia say she going to sing. All right, we Donald. It's coming together. It's coming together. It's coming together.
We got it.
We got it.
We got a wedding planner out there anywhere?
Look, and then Donna just said, Donna said we could. Donna said we could do it if DJ could wear a tux. I'll go get him a little doggy tux. Look at that. It's done. It is done.
And then you got to play DJ's music.
Right. I'll go down the aisle in that. Don't. Look, Belinda saying you can make us all cute T-shirts. I sure could.
I'm just saying, it sounds
we'll
like
go live from the RV park.
Hey, I think you should plan it.
Look, they might even have like a gazebo or something there. We don't know.
Look at that. She Donald. It's happening. It's happening.
In April 2023.
Are you gonna show up? Look, he gonna drop me off and keep going. You gonna show up for the wedding player?
Oh my God!
Look at him. He in the room trying to shut the door. Open that door and get in here.
That is too funny.
Look, Stacy said he bad for telling you your stock is going down. You're a great investor. And Lee, don't you ever forget that you're a great investment.
Oh, that's right. He knows it. He ain't trying to let me go nowhere.
Look at Veronica. She said, get ready. We got TD Jakes in the building. Get ready.
I see that comment with Stacy. See, Stacy, that's right. Stacy Cook said he bad for telling me my stock going down. That's right. Get him.
Oh, look at you, Donald. Quit licking
Hey,
my
always says not that my stock's going down. It's just the pool is small. The pool of available is small. It's not my stock.
I'm sorry, y'all. So Deanna says, I got married December 1st, 1979. Walked to the church. It was sunny outside. When we came out, it was a blizzard. Lord, was it in Missouri? Because that'll happen.
79. That's a beautiful thing to be married that long.
That is amazing. Yeah. Marriage is not easy. Marriage is hard. It's hard work. But I mean, it ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying? But my only look at me, I'm telling my business. I always tell them I talk too much. Peggy, stop talking. Listen, my problem is communication. Just a little bit. Like I could work on that just a little bit more. In my marriage, I could work on communicating because sometimes I'm fussing and Donald say, we saying the same thing, baby. Calm down. We're saying the exact same thing. And I'm like, so that's the little area that I could work on just a little bit more,
Communication?
Yeah, because we're saying the same things. We're just saying them differently. And when I get mad, I don't see right. I see red when I'm angry. I don't, I'm not thinking straight. Like that's just who I am. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But when I get mad, I can just only see my way. And then when I calm down, I'll be like, okay, he was right. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I don't mind saying I'm sorry because, I mean, if you mess up, you should own up to it. And that's what I do. And I think that's why we work, because I do. Because Donald doesn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's always me. Like, I'm always flying off the handle. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to work on me a little bit. I'm going to work on me. I promise I'm going to work on me. So that's
I think probably the thing, you say you fly off the handle. I don't fly off the handle. I really don't get mad at a lot of things. but Tim gets irritated at me because sometimes I'll just do bubble-headed stuff. And he'll be like, he'll just look at me, he'll be like, really? Did you just really say that? I'm like, yeah, I did. So
yeah,
I don't know what to say. But we don't really argue a whole bunch. And I think I can count on maybe one hand how many fights that we've had in 12 years. So they're not fights. Okay, I'm sorry. They're not fights.
They're not. And that's the thing. Right?
Disagreements.
Yeah, it's just a misunderstanding, basically.
It's a misunderstanding, or sometimes I might say the words the wrong way, or he's not getting where I'm coming from. But he'll get mad. Tim goes outside and washes his car.
So did any of you guys have long engagements?
Who?
Did anybody have a long engagement? Like what's the numbers, ladies? What's the numbers? Give me the numbers. Throw them out there.
I met Tim in December and we got married the next October.
Okay. Less than a year. Okay. What about you, CC?
It was about a year, and the only reason it was that long was because he was deployed shortly after we started dating.
Okay. Miss Katina?
It was about 18 months. We dated for 6 months, got engaged, and then we were engaged for a year. We were blending a family, and the children, 17, 15, 13, is a very challenging time to bring folks together. And I have 2 biological daughters, so my girls had a harder time with it, so we were engaged for a year before we actually got married.
Yeah. So Donald and I met. See, we have some trouble here because I say we met the first week of February. No, I say we met the end of January, but Donald says February that we met. It's a couple week difference. You know what I'm saying? We were going to go see a Madea play, but he doesn't like Tyler Perry, so we didn't go. But we started dating in February. We got engaged in July, and we got married in December. So that was pretty quick. I enjoyed it, though. It was fun. Me and Donald was out here thugging it, baby. We was having a good time. So I enjoyed every minute of it. It just went so quick. Like we went on our first date, and we stayed together, and things just went fast. And I wouldn't change it for the world because everybody was shocked, right? Because nobody had met him, and I'm going back to work telling everybody, oh, I'm engaged, I'm gonna get married. And they was like, get married? When did you have a boyfriend? Because I didn't tell everybody about it, but I'm just like, hey, and he taking me away from here. Look, we getting ready to go. When he told me I could quit my job, I quit at night. I wrote a letter, put it on my boss's desk, and cleaned my stuff out that night. I came back to work at 6 o'clock at night, and I quit. I was like, I'm out. I'm out.
Tell Donald talk to Tim so I can quit my job.
Okay.
He's gonna look at me crazy. I want to quit my job, but Tim's like, no.
That's right, Tier Walker. Tier Walker say, when you know, you know. Katina, they have a question for you. Is the third child a girl also?
No, our third is a boy. That's my bonus baby. His name is Braxton, and he was just laid back and totally okay with us getting married and all that stuff. Honey, those girls, they were just special. They're all good now, but the blending process was big for us. Not so much for Braxton. He was cool with it.
Okay, that's good. But boys are pretty much easier than girls, in my opinion. Just in my opinion. But
on some things.
Yeah, on some things. My children, they love Donald. I mean, our kids were already friends, so it wasn't no big deal. But I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't
Yeah,
change anything.
my son was 16 when we got together. And Tim's rule when we got married, his thing when he was thinking about somebody to date was they had to have kids out of the house or on the way out of the house. So
At least he was honest. At
he was
least
very
he was
honest.
honest about it.
Very honest. So yeah. So, it is
All
what it is,
right.
but you know
So
what? It all works.
yeah, it does. Does anybody have any questions for us before we cut it short here? We ran over. It's already 1 hour and 9 minutes. I said it was going to be 45 minutes. I'm going to try to get these down to 45 minutes, different topics. I'm just going to do it twice a month, Wind Down Wednesday with the ladies. Some of the ladies will come back, and then sometimes it'll be different women. So we're going to come back on the 19th. What's today, the 5th? We're going to come back on the 19th. And on the 19th, we're going to have on Miss Banks, Belinda Banks, Cece will be back, and then we'll have Corinne from the Real Weekend Warriors. So when we come back on the 19th, and we're just going to keep switching it up, and then, just so you can get to meet all of us and know us. And then after we've made our full circle, right, then we can start inviting some subscribers to come on and be a part of the group as well, right? So I enjoyed this night tonight, and thank you, Elise. Elise has tagged everybody's page. So if you have not subscribed to Katina's channel, Katina is Loved by Camping. And you guys know CC World CC from CC's World TV, and Forever Tripping. You have Lee and Tim. So all of these channels I watch regularly. Like we that's one thing about this. I love that we support each other. When somebody has a video, we all run and we watch it. We got to support it. We go in and we add a comment, whatever we need to do to help each other out. That's what it's all about. And so that's kind of what I'm doing here, but I just want to talk to the ladies and have a drink and just feel like I've spent some time with my girls, okay?
You know what, Peggy? I read a comment. Somebody said that the guys need to have a live called Chopping It Up Fridays.
Oh, baby. Hey. That could be something. That could be something now.
Hey, y'all have a lot of people here.
We did have a lot of people, and I appreciate
Before we go, Sea Life asks, what is your most memorable experience while camping?
Oh, okay.
What's your deal?
Anybody can go, because I'm going to think on this one for a minute.
You know what? I'm going to say my most memorable was when I met all of you ladies at Carolina Pines, because number one, that was a 14-hour drive for us to be able to get there from Missouri to South Carolina. So I want to say we came the furthest out of everybody in that whole group to come to that gathering. And it came as a result of Tim and I had been seeing, like people like the Adventure Bandits, all those people had gone to Carolina Pines, and we were like, we want to go there. And then I think we got on the Banks Live and we started talking about it, and we said, oh, we're going. And then the Banks were like, hey, I think we could go to that. And then Cece jumped in and was like, well, if y'all going, I'm going. And then everybody kind of came in on that whole thing as a result of us going there, and then the Banks talking about it. And then I just think that it just solidified I feel like a lifelong friendship between all of us. And I just appreciate the friendship, the ladies, all of our guys, everybody. There is just, it all flows. And I think that for me, that was probably my most memorable, because my thing is, you guys have the audacity to be such good friends to me and have the nerve to live too far away.
Right.
It's just the nerve of you. Right. The nerve of you. The nerve of you to live too far away that I can't touch you at any given time that I want to. Yeah. But, you all are all just a phone call away. And I just feel like we support each other in all ways. And I love you ladies, and I appreciate you being my friends. And I think that, so for me, Carolina Pines it's the epitome for me. And I think that, we've talked about getting together yearly, and I think that we need to continue to do that.
Yeah, we might need to bump that up to twice a year, but
we're going to do that.
Okay. I said, don't.
Okay, so what was your most memorable?
I would say Carolina Pines for me as well, because I actually got to meet my big sisters in my head, and I truly felt like I left with a family. Like I left with people who I genuinely love, who genuinely love me, and I mean, there was no better feeling than that. And I'm so grateful to have so many big sisters. I'm so grateful to have gained, another mom in the absence of my mom. Like you just couldn't beat it. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed to even be able to experience the experience.
Yeah. Come on, Miss Katina.
I'm gonna say 2. I have Carolina Pines for sure because I was able to meet all of you guys and just have an RV family and get that very same thing that we saw when we were at other places and other people were friends and they were hanging out and we were on the outside to actually come to Carolina Pines and be on the inside was amazing. And not just be on the inside, but be with like-minded people who were so positive and encouraging and sharing information that maybe those of us who had a smaller channel didn't know. I don't know if you remember, but Peggy, you stayed outside with us and talked to like 11 o'clock, giving tips. And that's not something you had to do. And a lot of times people who are will, hold their information for themselves. And you weren't. You were like, do this, do that. No, what you need to do is this. And it was amazing. I mean, I was just sitting there like, but just to take that time was amazing. So that was definitely one. The second thing is I had a friend at work who we used to talk about RVing. And she called me one day and said that she was thinking about getting a car. I was like, girl, don't get a car, get an RV. And so her husband had been wanting to get an RV. She wouldn't do it. They ended up getting one, and we only live about 35 minutes from each other, the gravity. And we have been camping together, and it is the best. Jeff and her husband romance. So,
Okay.
Hey, they like talk shop all the time, but we have like friends to camp with all the time, and it's absolutely amazing. So if the Gremlins are watching, we love y'all.
Okay. Okay. Y'all know Carolina Pines was it for me too, but I'm gonna tell you something else that really touches my heart all the time. It's amazing because I feel like we have such a small channel. When we go somewhere, people know us. And because Donald was walking to the trash one day and he was saying good morning, he's smiling. To wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning with a smile on his face, and he's smiling, walking to the trash can. And he was like, good morning. And the guy say, hey, Don, what's up? And he was like, well, do I know you? And he was like, I watched the channel. I'm part of the fam. And so when you get that and people say they appreciate you sharing your experience and what you're doing and stuff like that, that has to make you feel good. So it makes us feel good when people recognize us and want to spend time with us. I love that. I do. I really do. It never gets old. That's why I tell people when you see us, speak to us. We're friendly. Cece already said hers. Oh. Okay. Look at Donald wants to say something before we get off.
I want to say a couple things. My most memorable, since y'all said all those great answers, I remember watching the sunrise at Mayport with Peg. We just sat outside with our little beach chairs, and we looked at each other and said, look at where we are right now. We was like, look at where we are. And that was just a great feeling. And it made me realize we want to do this long term. But I just want to thank you guys. I see a lot of green names. Those are the members. We do our membership live next Saturday. Look at all these green names that showed up on the right-hand side. Even though it's what members on, they showed up. And we appreciate that, guys. If y'all want to make sure you check out the little join button in the on our page.
Wait, don't be selling on the
I'm selling. I'm always selling.
We ain't trying to hear all that. Anyway, fam, we want to thank each and every you for look, I can't get my words out. I want to thank. Don't do that. Say thank each and every you. It's the wine. It's the wine. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight, and we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks on the 19th for the next. And the next one, we're going to come up with a topic, and it won't be all about camping, and we're just going to be girlfriends and talk. And you will see Katina again, and you will see Lee again in a future episode. So thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to all the channels: Love by Camping, Cece's World, Forever Tripping. Thank you guys so much. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So you got your end broadcast right
Oh, let
there.
me call you right back.